Hello everybody, this is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13, and I am super excited to bring you today's install, a 2019 Subaru Outback. The owner of this beautiful vehicle, Chuck, originally was searching for LED headlight bulbs and was debating between some popular manufacturers of those when he reached out to me, and thank goodness he allowed me to persuade him that those would be a terrible solution and would not yield the type of results that they were advertising and marketing. And so we did a full-on HID projector retrofit, which is my favorite kit and caboodle, the Morimoto MD2S 50-watt setup. So it came out beautiful. Let me show off these factory projectors here for a minute. It is these guys right here. They're standard little H11 halogen projectors, super cheap. But if you look at that bolt pattern, it should look extremely familiar because it is a 4TLR style headlight, which is fantastic. If I had known that, then I could have just sold him a 4TLR, which is a 2.5-inch HID projector. Nice metal construction with this D2S base clip holder, which is just fabulous, just super fantastic. However, what I actually sold him, because I didn't know any better, but we're gonna claim that it was because I wanted the maximum performance possible, was the Morimoto MD2S. So right off the bat, you can tell that it is a much larger, much different shape. It is a 3-inch projector rather than a 2.5 projector, although in its defense, the 4TLR can be ordered in a 3-inch option. But anyway, I sold him an MD2S, so it was not difficult to retrofit in there by any means, but it was not a direct swap. It should also be mentioned that the Outback does not have the same type of bucket design as the Legacy. So the brackets that are from Custom Brackets and Designs for the Legacy in order to install an MD2S projector will not work on this particular vehicle. So it was a custom install, which is all super fine and fun and dandy, and that's exactly what I love to do. Also, what we did in addition to the MD2S projector retrofit, thank goodness I talked him into this one, we smoked out the amber reflector, so it looks so much cleaner. It's just that black streak right there rather than a big gaudy amber chunk. We also installed the Diode Dynamics C-Light, which is right there, which is significantly brighter than the OEM DRL tubes, and also now has switchback functionality. Also, we did LED bulbs throughout the entire vehicle, including these front turn signals for a nice modern day lighting upgrade. Let's turn some stuff on so you can see what it looks like. Okay, this is our parking light mode. As you can tell, they are much brighter because again, this is now a Diode Dynamics CDRL strip. So we have forward facing LEDs rather than a diffuser that's actually just little LEDs on the ends. So it's much brighter, it's much cleaner. I will say this though, the strip only goes to that far, which I think is okay. This actually still lights up. The light does come through that semi-translucent paint there, so it still has a bit of a safety feature if you are so inclined to believe that about amber reflectors. Turning on the headlights now, it's not gonna do us a lot of good here in the daytime. It is the next morning. I finished last night not too decently late, maybe about 10, 11 o'clock at night or so, but I definitely didn't take a video last night. I was poopered, and so this morning you can see it. They are standard 50-watt setup, beautiful. It's my favorite setup. They're very bright, very crisp, very wide, just definitely a massive improvement over factory. The final feature that I want to show off is of course the turn signal. As you can see, it is the CDRL that is blinking quite beautifully, quite brightly, and we have an LED bulb in there now, the GTR series / profile series 74403 or whatever you want to call it. It's just an amber only, not a switchback bulb. It is not wired to be a DRL, so it does not have that function unless you were to replace the plug. The ambers match fairly well. This one is a little bit more red, that one's a little bit more yellow, but they're both amber, they're both orange enough, so it looks good, it matches, it's bright and crisp, and we like it. That's really all I gotta say on this one. It's a simple performance-oriented build. It was a lot of pleasure. I am so pleased to be able to work on a Subaru finally. They are extremely well made, and it was a pleasure doing this entire job. I really super hope in the future we get to replace those fog lights with something a little bit more high performance. However, the idea was to be able to see at night, and these high beams are pretty killer, so I think we're gonna be okay. Pricing and product information for this particular build will be in the video description. If you have any questions about those products or pricing, please refer to that first before reaching out to me. All builds are custom made to order, so your build price may vary if you are interested in one. Contact information will also be located in the video description, so if you're interested, shoot me an email. Thank you so much for watching. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I shall talk to you later. See ya!